and I truly believe that cheating in and of itself, whatever you want to determine that as, it doesn't start initially with a physical reality. It's an emotional disconnect.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people that don't feel good about themselves on this planet. There are a lot of women that don't like who they are, what they look like.
Yeah.
There are a lot of men that don't like who they are, what they look like, right? And there are a lot of disconnects in relationships where physical connection, sex, is used as like not only a shelter, but also as a tool and a weapon of war, if you will, literal war. Yeah. And I think it's extremely, extremely, extremely important for men and women to understand that there is a physical connection involved in a relationship, period. And if you somehow think that you're going to be loved the same while you completely let go, while you completely go down a different path, I mean, ladies, if you use sex as a weapon against men, if you don't feel good about yourself and you say, well, I don't ever want to take my clothes off because you've gained weight or whatever it is, right? And this is, baby, you'll back me up on this. I know this. Yeah. And you decide that you want to use sex as this thing. Well, I don't feel good about myself, so I don't want to do it, and I don't want to do it. And you inject that into your relationship. And somehow, like, you're surprised that your man's eye starts to wander or his carnal needs are not being met, and you're mad about that or you're upset about that. Like, I'm not excusing infidelity at all. I'm not making it right. I'm not saying that it's good. I mean, you and I have a very different dynamic around this because we're very, 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 we're raw and open and fucking honest. And that's a whole nother conversation around this that most human beings aren't. They're not honest about this. Women ask a man, do you ever think about another one? No, I've never thought about another one. Fucking just tell. Yeah, I have. You walk by a chick, we were talking about this. That woman has an amazing body or she's got an amazing ass. Does that mean I'm trying to go freaking hook up with this chick? No. We can walk down the beach and you can say, dude, that dude's ripped. Look at that dude's shoulders. And I'm not like, oh, well, why don't you talk about my shoulders? I'm not thinking you're trying to go smash the dude. It's just a real observation, right?
Yeah.
But back to the topic of the whole, disconnect and infidelity and stuff like that. This is a very real thing happening in relationships. And I truly believe that when you stop feeling good about yourself, you stop wanting to connect with your partner sexually, you stop connecting in that very, very, very sacred, very special, very intimate, very connecting way because you feel like shit. And somehow you're surprised that those carnal needs are not being met, that someone goes and finds them someplace else or connects someplace else. How do you explain that? How do you explain that? Yeah. I mean, it's real. It's happening. And this is why it's so goddamn important for human beings to invest in themselves.